In this second video, we're looking at a table, and it has some slight differences. So this is to say that you have an age 5 to 6, and then the next age is 7 to 8. So this is different to the first example because these are what are called discrete values. And discrete values have to lie on certain integers. So you can't necessarily have an age of 6.8. Although you can, but nobody says I'm 6.8 years old. They would just say I'm 6 years old. In the same way that we can say that we are a size 7 shoe, you wouldn't say you're a size 7.8 shoe. So when we have discrete values, we can describe them in a frequency table like this. So how would we find the mean from this? We have to do the same sort of thing. So this age goes really from 4.5 up to 6.5. And actually, well, if you were 6.8 years old or 6.9 years old, you'd still say you were 6. In fact, this should go up to 6.9 recurring. And this starts at 5.0. So what is the midpoint between these two? 6.9 recurring is equivalent to saying 7. So halfway between 5 and 7 would be 6. Interestingly, the midpoint between 5 and 6 in this case is 6. So finding the midpoint between 7 and 8 would be 8. And the midpoint between 9 and 10 would be 10. Because the upper bound of 10 years old is actually 11. It's the day before your 11th birthday. And this is the first day of your 9th birthday. So there are 2 years between these two. So there must be a year between the first and the midpoint, and then midpoint and the last. So now we can write this as the same sort of table that we had before. X, F, and Fx. So in this case, the X values would be their ages, which are 6, 8, and 10. The frequency would be 29, 40, and 38. And then we would have our way of working the mean that we've done before. To find the median would be the middle value. So we would need to find the total number of children first by adding the frequencies together. And in this case, it is 107. So 107 plus 1 divided by 2 is 54. So we're looking for the 54th child. So the 54th child lies after 29. 54 minus 29 is 25. So we're going from here to here, 25 parts out of 40. So 25 over 40 is the fraction that we're going into this by. We're going into this area, this range, which is 2 years, so we have to multiply that by 2, and then add it to our beginning age, which was 7. By completing this, we would find that it's 8.25 years. For part C, it's asking for the modal age, and that would mean 40 is the largest frequency, but it's asking for the age, and 40 is not an age. The modal age is between 7 and 8. 7 and 8 years old. Okay, I'll do the next video with the next example.